Alright. Did this work? Ah, I think I've actually made it somewhere. Alright. Did this work? Ah, I think I've actually made it somewhere. Did this work? I did it! I finally figured it out. I did smart people things and figured out the mic stuff on my controller. I don't it didn't sound too loud to me, so we're just gonna hop right into this. Now I am going to turn on subtitles because sometimes people uh they can't really hear as well. So there goes my controller. Um Going to speaker names. Might as well have that on just in case. Um, Subtitle color. We'll just keep it per character. Animation, obviously, we're going to keep on. Background, I suppose we'll keep off. And then with this, we'll just keep that as is. Now, I'm going to have to turn this on so I don't get hit with copyright. But anyone who does want to play Dispatch, feel more than happy to come on and give the actual music a try, because the music in this game is fire. But I can't actually show it to you guys, unfortunately, because of copyright. Now, unfortunately, we are obviously going to have to censor the nudity as well. However, I think we're good on the profanity. I don't think we actually have to turn profanity off, so at least you guys can have that. And if profanity turns out to be a problem, well, then I will just restream this with no profanity, because apparently we won't be able to have nice things in this world. But now, in terms of cinematic or interactive for the QuickTime events, for this first, run, I'm just going to do cinematic. If you guys want me to do an interactive on my next playthrough where it's a little bit more challenging and I can fail QTEs and stuff like that, let me know. But for now, I'm just going to usually an issue for ads. Well, ads isn't so bad. In fact, I'm not entirely opposed to ads personally. I know, hot take, but sometimes, barely, rarely, but sometimes you get that ad that's like, oh my god, I needed to see that because now I know to go here.
Obviously, I love
Usually
him.
not,
He's my
but
dad.
hey, sometimes you get lucky.
What does that mean? Just say what you want to say.
It's just, when you add obviously, it feels a little less obvious. So,
I let my brother
I'll ask
play
again.
this the other
How do
day
you really feel
for the
about
first
your
time
father?
in his life,
It's
and
as if maybe it's a little
he
more
had no
complicated
idea
than
that
you
it was
feel
even a video
comfortable
game at
admitting,
first.
which is completely understandable.
Didn't really know him well. He wasn't around
I'm
much.
gonna go and didn't know him well,
Well, you're gonna see him even
mostly
less now because
because
he's dead.
I don't know
Just
Robert's
so
dad.
sensitive.
It's
Listen, if I didn't love him, we
from
wouldn't be
this
here, right?
perspective, I personally don't know the guy.
Nope, we're in it now. Why would I be trying to find a man who killed him if I didn't love him? Why would I be doing any of this?
Oh, gotta have cute little beef in there
Shit.
licking up the
My
blood.
nose is bleeding. Thought I was getting emotionally snotty.
No, it's probably from when I kicked you in the face.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hang you off
I
the
actually
side of this
came up.
building, and you're gonna
I've
tell
heard
me
people
where Shroud
pitch
is, or
Cecil for an
I'm going to
opponent
drop you to
for
your death.
Robert
Come on, I
Robertson,
thought we were having a
Cecil from
breakthrough.
Hey, we did.
Invincible,
You
and
know, you'd be a
I
real piece of shit.
kind of see that
Pretty
one,
easy to talk
but
to,
I
the
think I've
only
got a better
breakthrough
one
I
for
need
it,
right now
everybody.
is the location of
Specifically
Shroud.
because of the way that this game
I'm
works.
not telling you shit,
Batman,
you fucking loser.
specifically
See,
Batman
this is
from the
really how I
Telltale
thought this would
series.
I hope Shroud kills you just
It
like
would
he killed
actually
your
be a
father.
pretty,
Fucking
you
save your
know,
little daddy as you bitch ass
good
dickhead, you hear me?
matchup.
Ugh. We
Um,
inside?
Windy up here tonight.
Bruce and Robert have both been
No
shown to be
telling
pretty
where you'll-
effective without their suits. They both have, you know, pretty good win ratios in bar fights.
Use your inside voice and just
And
tell me
they both
where
got that,
Shroud
you
is.
know, kind of like hero, anti-hero thing going on.
Screaming, god damn it. Hey, I will pull you up if you quiet the fuck down.
Help!
You know what?
Sir, if you want something to scream about, I'll give you something to scream about.
Just eat.
You piece of shit!
Hey, I ruined a perfectly good mattress to make sure you didn't die, okay? You're welcome.
Now, this is sadly not one of the games that I'm going into blind. I have played Dispatch a couple of times. The reason that I chose to let him drop, despite usually liking to do more heroic things in the game, is I actually like the little added lore you get of, like, the Robert using his mattress for that, because you don't get that if you just pull him back up. And the grunt does actually bring that up later. So, you know, just little things like that. I'm gonna try to make this an enjoyable playthrough as much as possible. I've already given some thought on what my choices are going to be for this playthrough. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Because this is a choice-based game, I'm going to do a run where I'm kind of in the helm here, but if this video takes off, or just I can get enough people that want me to do another run, where, like, I'm doing the interactive choices, like the QTEs and whatnot, then what I'm gonna do is make the choices, like, opposite to the one that I made, at least in terms of, like, big choices. So, like, the different romance option, and, well, I don't know how to tell you about the other ones without actually spoiling some of the choices. So we'll just say, like, I'll do another run to make the other choice, if you guys do want to see something like that. But for this first run, I'm going to do either what I feel like Robert would do, or what I personally would do if I was Robert Robertson. Or if it just has some kind of, like, you know, small advantage, like, you know, that with the grunt. Now, here's what I actually like about this game. It's got little mini games like this. Now, this isn't like a big time mini game. It's not extremely fun or whatnot, but it does give you something to do, unlike Telltale's games, which is kind of slowly walk from this point, pick up this thing, slowly walk to the next point, pick up that thing. It actually, you know, feels like you're doing something, and these puzzles can actually be kind of fun. Obviously, this first puzzle's not meant to be hard or even unsolvable or failable, but it's still kind of like, I don't know. I personally just kind of like this. Maybe you guys don't like it as much, but this is a step in the right direction. This is what Telltale games kind of needed to be, is choices with some kind of mini games in between, and the way you can build your team is just phenomenal. And yes, I used that word on purpose, because of phenomenal, man. One thing that I'm hoping for in Dispatch Season 2 is for them to recycle the characters that you kind of got to use in the prologue.
Hey,
I feel like
can I get a
especially
copy
Brain
of that
Book would
video
be
through
a
here?
fun character to get to know.
Because there are some people out there who are gonna want proof that you're dead.
Oh no! Should I update my Wikipedia page? All this build-up, face to face with your father's killer, and you come in here with that lame shit?
Yeah, Telltale's.
You'll be hearing about
Everybody knows. Everybody who's
After
played
our
a Telltale game
conversation,
knows
I asked him about
their
your
biggest
dad.
weakness
Funny
happens to
tidbit,
be
he was
the
very
lack
well hydrated.
of
Turns out right after Shroud was
like
shot in the
gameplay in
chest, your
general.
dad
It's
pissed
fun to
his
make choices and
pants.
affect
Bet
the
you didn't know
story,
that, huh?
even if,
So
you
after
know,
that
some of the
bullet tore through his
choices
insides,
don't
he
affect the
still had
story
enough
quite as
time
much
to
as
know
you
how
would think or hope.
absolutely fucked he was.
It's
Just pissed
it's
himself
the
like a
nice little
bitch.
details.
It was like so
Also,
much
this is another
Your
one
dad
I'm
was
gonna
very
reward you
short,
guys
so
with.
just kept
I get it.
Watch this. Now see, wasn't that so much funner than watching him just get crushed? And then we get this scene.
Starting to think I didn't need to waste a perfectly good mattress to break her fall.
perfectly good.
See? Told you it came back
I
up
assume
later.
that cum stain thing was already in the dumpster.
Can we just skip to the part where you reveal your bullshit superpower so we can fight for real?
Oh, so that's how they censored it.
Cool dick. So, you, got some kind of clever supervillain name?
You can call me toxic.
Bro, that works on so many levels for you.
Yeah, no shit. That's the point.
I love how literally this whole fight, dude's junk is just sitting there waving in the freaking air like it's nothing.
When you put him on someone who already has
Just a small little side detail.
Chef's kiss.
It hit the what scene? Oh, the punt scene? For some reason, I can't exactly see your message because they got that little emoji thing on the chat. So like it's covering up. I see it hit the PU. I'm guessing that it's punt. Which is honestly kind of sad. The punt scene is honestly amazing. It's hilarious. It's literally just Mecha Man just kind of coming in and kicking dude straight out the window. Now I do love this fight scene in terms of like it feels, you know, it doesn't feel like Mecha Man's so overpowered. Like he's clearly outmatched, but he's still putting up a pretty good fight. The action in this fight's pretty freaking spot on. About the only thing I don't like about this scene is without quick time events, it feels a little long, but it's about the only time in the game that the quick time events really feel necessary, besides one scene in the bar, which I'm sure any fan of Dispatch who like has watched, you know, or played Dispatch and gotten that scene in the bar, they know what I'm talking about. And it's the one QTE you always want to fail. Now, if I do end up doing that second playthrough, like I mentioned, I am definitely going to fail that QTE on the second playthrough, because it's just something that needs to be seen. Which might also give you a hint on who I'm choosing on this playthrough, because the scene is definitely better with one character more than the other one. I'm not gonna do some any spoilers, but again, you probably, if you have played this game before or seen a playthrough of it, then you probably already know who I'm talking about.
So, what do you got left on them shields? I
Now,
said
see,
40%, but
here's one
Foxhead
thing
says you're
that
down to 28.
I feel like
He
is a
is
missed
not wrong
opportunity
about
about
that fact.
Dispatch. I feel like Toxic actually could have been a member of the team.
Good news, buddy. Shroud says he just wants the Astral Pulse, which we all
I know
know
it's
isn't really yours anyway.
it kind of like I get it why he's not, because you kind of have to have like a bad guy character other than Shroud. But Toxic was one of the most interesting. Like I wouldn't make that case for Armstrong or any of like the lesser grunts, and I wouldn't say like Shroud needed a redemption arc. But Toxic, I would have liked to be able to dispatch Toxic, especially since I could have made him like an opposite of Flambe. I could have built Flambe more for offensive and Toxic more for defensive, because Toxic takes a lot of damage in this beginning fight, and he's still able to get up and walk away from it. That, to me, puts him off as defensive. On top of that, he's able to put a wailing on the Mecha Man suit, but not quite the wailing that, like, you've seen Flambe do. So, overall, I would generally say, like, you could have made Toxic your defensive kind of flame-based character. Although I guess he's not technically flame-based, he's more, well, toxin-based.
Status. Hull status. Stable. Foreign device detected.
I like how Mecha Man is kind of a fusion between Batman and Iron Man. How did he pass out inside the suit? Like, I know an explosion going off behind you would definitely, like, probably not feel too good, but did he hit his head or something? They didn't really show it. I just know that he was unconscious, and it doesn't look like there was any significant hull breach, so you know what? Yeah, the whiplash would have probably done it.
The death of Mecha Man. Again. For nearly 50 years, a Mecha Man has protected Los Angeles. Built by an ordinary civilian with no superpowers. This first suit was dubbed by some fans as Mecha Man Prime. 3 generations of pilot. Their identities.
So something that they didn't really clarify, is he like the first superhero Mecha Man, or what? Because they showed that Astral here, Mecha Man Astral, he joined up with the Brave Brigade. So it's shown that there's more than one hero here, but the first Mecha Man was only shown to be by himself.
Killed the pilot of Mecha Man in cold blood. But yet again, as hope was lost, a 3rd generation of Mecha
Also,
Man emerged.
am I the only one that think that Shroud's mugshot kind of makes him look like a pedo? I know I should.
There's been a lot of speculation about my health and the state of the Mecha Man suit, and I'm here to put that speculation to rest. The suit has been damaged beyond my ability to repair, so I will be stepping back from superhero work, effective immediately.
Does this mean you're finished?
Can you repair your suit?
Next for Mecha Man.
Does this mean your career is How over? badly were you hurt?
One at a time, please.
Ashley Rhiness, San Pedro Daily, do you have anything to say to your fans? The public outpouring, the vigils, a lot of them were worried you wouldn't wake up.
So I feel like
Everything I've done,
this
every
one would be the
sacrifice
best
me and
one.
my family have made has been for the people of Los Angeles.
Next question.
Chris Stratton, Torrance Tribune. Does this mean you're retiring as Mecha Man?
I
Word on
hope
the
Chris
street
Stratton
is
comes
you're
back in
donezo.
the sequel.
Are you 100 years old? Why are you talking like that?
Answer the question, buddy boy. Are you retiring? My readers need the skinny, and I aim to deliver. Let's get it on the record.
I'm not looking to comment on that just yet. That's the only skinny I can give you. All right, just one more, please. I gotta get back to, just one more. Preferably someone from the Century.
Charles Kingsley, South Bay Signal. So, Shroud kills your father, goes to jail 15 years, breaks out, and immediately dupes you into a trap
this guy.
where he destroys the Mecha Man suit and puts you in a coma for months.
I'm about to make probably another questionable decision.
First,
but
why didn't Shroud kill
I stand by it being the right one.
For months. It'd be easy
I will
money
explain
taking
after it goes down.
Okay, Shroud wanted the Astral Pulse and Mecha Man gone. He got both. I'm not sure I mattered much.
Right, you're unimportant. Which leads me to my next question. Most heroes avenge their family. You did the opposite. You killed their legacy. How disappointed would your dad be if he were here right now?
Okay,
Your father,
so
your
no
grandfather.
doubt in my mind,
They must be
Robert
rolling over
Robertson
in their
attacks this
graves.
dude. Doesn't walk away, doesn't answer his question. This is exactly what he does. Now you gotta think about this. This dude has literally poured his life and soul into being Mecha.
Next, do I want
And then his
Of
suit
course, but there's two
blows
issues.
up.
He clearly has nothing left.
He
and
goes
he was wearing a
to the
mask.
hospital and ends up having to hang up his hood, essentially, effectively, like, destroying everything that he's worked so hard for.
I was disappointed with
And then some reporter decides to basically make him out to be the bad guy. And as you just saw in that interview, that guy kind of had it coming. So,
Hey, assholes. Yeah, all you assholes. Pretty disrespectful for you to be doing that in front of me.
Hey, who you calling assholes, asshole?
I'll handle this
Asshole.
idiot. Keep loading. We're out of here in 30. And who the fuck are you?
Yeah, you. Go fucking hobo ranger? Who the fuck are you?
Right now, I'm someone with nothing to lose. Which is probably bad news for you.
Well, with nothing you have, you're about to lose again.
Whatever the case, I'm enough to deal with a pack of fucking Skittles idiots like you.
God damn it. Look, you're hurt. You're not thinking straight. You don't want to fight someone who knows which hand every punch is coming from.
now, if you tried to punch him with your right hands, he basically ends up just beating the crap out of you a little earlier. There is no right way to do that. Your best bet is to punch him with your left hand if you at least want to get a hit in. And yes, little choices like that actually matter. Just which hand you decide to punch somebody with.
That guy I threw, he landed on the roof, right?
All good.
Phew. Hi, I'm Blonde Blazer. I work over at Superhero Dispatch Network.
Now,
Hey, hi. Yeah,
for this one,
I know who you are.
I'm leaving it to my buddy Alien Crow slash Bearbeard.
Corporate hero for hire.
I want
You're the real
you
deal.
to help me decide what
Right, I don't think
romance
infamous
should
is
I
the
do.
same as famous.
Now,
Oh God,
she
you're
is one of the
wrong.
romance options. One of the other one will be introduced a little bit later. Once you see them, get to know them a little bit,
DJ.
I
Let me see it. I'll help you.
simply want you to mull it over and see who you would rather me
Dislocates
romance.
the other way.
Okay, but have you done this before? Because maybe... Ow! Okay. Wow, that's okay. Thank you.
One of them is on that roof. You look like you could use a drink.
What makes you say that?
Well, yeah, you haven't even seen Invisigal yet.
Yeah, well, you know what? They can taste the rainbow in jail.
What do you mean? Like different colored dicks? Sorry.
I actually didn't know what I meant, but you know what? It should have been that.
I'm a little buzzed. I don't really make jokes like that. I think Vizzy's rubbing off on me.
Who?
Someone I work with. It's... yeah.
Feels like a challenge.
That feels like a challenge.
Oh, no.
I had to say that because
Don't
of
worry about
mine and Bearbeard's chugging contest.
It takes a lot for me to
That's
feel
a story that we're gonna have to explain on this channel one of these
sentence.
days.
Hey, you should give yourself more credit to do what you did for as long as you did, especially without superpowers.
Not true. What do you call this?
I can fix that one for you too.
No thanks, I like this one.
Thank you.
Knew a girl once that could do that with her knee.
So
That was super
how did you
unsettling.
afford all that? You must have spent hundreds of thousands of...
Millions. So you'll understand when the check comes.
You're serious? Millions.
Yeah, I basically burned through my entire inheritance keeping...
See, that's what I
just been duct tape and
love about Robert is he's got Bruce's backstory of having like a lot of money through inheritance, but
To the point of financial...
Bruce Wayne never really seems to run out of inheritance money.
Ruin was the first word that came to mind, yeah. You must be completely broke at this point.
Lots of chocolate.
I don't know.
Chocolate.
Yes, I just like helping people.
So, are you drunk yet or what?
Yeah, I should probably be switching to water.
Good, because I was hoping, after some drinks to loosen you up, I could learn a little more about you. And, if all that went well, present you with a proposition.
A proposition?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if
The
this
way
is
he
fair or
looked
not,
at
you know?
her.
Then it's just a matter of picking the right moment.
Well, propositions late at night in a bar can go any number of ways.
That's actually not water.
Why did she only warn him as he was taking a
Like
drink?
alcohol, it is alcohol. I know because you spit it.
That's crazy to me. She waits as he's taking a drink to be like, "Oh yeah, that's not water."
Drink hard liquor from a pint
He even did like the little, you know,
I thought that
kind of like tipped the cup towards her a little bit before he took a drink, and she still said nothing.
I'm gonna go clean up.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I will be right back.
That's how a wild Robert Robertson does his mating ritual. He first spits on his potential, you know, lover to
Alright,
help.
just so you know, I only turned
I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
I'm a bitch or anything.
Don't you watch the news? This is a superhero bar.
Oh, wow. Are you a superhero? That's so cool. Is this your
Is
power?
this your superpower?
You're like, tell people obvious shit guy?
Are you really going to act like you don't remember me?
Wait, it's coming back to me. Hold on. Yeah, it's coming back to me. Oh, wait.
I'm gonna go with the first
Wait,
one that I went with.
I know it. You know what? You are Mr. Wet Ponytail.
Mr.
Your
Wet Ponytail.
superpower is then obviously your ponytail, which, aside from being disgusting, has the ability to never not be wet. In battle, you whip it around, and anyone it touches fucking kills himself.
That is... damn.
You good?
One of the best burns ever that was not done by Blitzo from Hell of a Box.
Like a bitch. I control the fire.
The fire?
And the flame. And my skin does not burn. I am flambe. And you...
There is such little give a shit in freaking Robert's face as Flambe was explaining his power.
I literally just said, I am Flambe,
Flambe.
a real superhero, and you are not like a man anymore. So, you need to get the fuck out of here. Now, we can do this the easy way.
There. Easy way. You're gonna hit me now, right?
I've been waiting a long time for this.
CJ moment.
Holy shit!
Jacksepticeye. Yeah.
What song is that?
Your mouth. It's whistling. Come on, we should get you to a hospital.
No, Coop! Fucking guy needs a dentist. I've got it on ice. Should be able to reattach it.
Teeth don't work that way. You're thinking of fingers and dicks. You know what? Give it a shot.
Hey, Mecha Dick, get the fuck out of here.
I get it. Can you just tell Blazer I'm outside?
Out!
Relax. I'm leaving.
But that was a little harsh. All I did was throw some water on a guy's face.
Hey, I couldn't find you.
It's cool. I was just admiring the art on this dumpster. Can't tell why anyone would put those words together. Why are you holding drinks?
Nightcap?
You're in trouble.
Actually, according to the bartender, that's exactly what you are. What happened in there? I walk out and the bartender's pissed. The whole energy is awkward. And I almost rolled the heck out of my ankle on this slippery floor.
Any of these is cool, but...
Yeah, it's crazy. This guy, he just fell down.
A guy fell down.
Yeah? Does that not sound convincing enough?
Hold these. I know a place.
You stung.
It's a little out there. Easier if we fly.
And those drinks would be on the ground by now. I would be shaking like a leaf, pissing my pants, and screaming like a baby. Beautiful view. I'm just terrified of heights. For Robert, because like he flies around in the Mecha Man suit all the time, but I'd be worried. I guess I shouldn't be, because like if Lawn Blazer did drop me, she'd probably catch me. Hopefully.
I actually thought you were taking us.
Hey, I think I just seen Phenomenal Man out there. He might have caught me too.
That would have been cool. Oh no, yeah, this is better, because you can see it. And it looks like there's a couple up there already, so.
I really appreciate you coming to my rescue back there. I still think I could have handled it, but all I'm trying to say is thanks.
Oh yeah, you were handling it.
I should have just said that, but yeah, I'm still talking.
Don't you worry about it, Robert Robertson.
How do you know my name?
Oops.
What's going on?
Okay, I'll tell you. But only after you tell me how you ended up with a name like that.
Oh, you mean a name like Robert Robertson III?
The third? 3 times this happened?
There was Grandpa Bobby, then my dad, who I called Dad, but everyone else called Robbie, and then me, Robert, because I wanted to be taken seriously.
Family tradition.
In more ways than one. Gramps was the first Mecha Man. He died in the suit before I was born. Dad was killed fighting Shroud. That's when I took over. There was a little inheritance and the life insurance money.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize...
Just your run-of-the-mill, sad superhero origin story. The family tradition, if there is one, is dying in that suit. Which I guess I don't have to
Now that's just a sad line of dialogue right there. It's got to be one of the saddest superhero quotes I've ever heard.
My origin story just yet, but remind me to tell you someday.
Definitely.
We can work with this.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've actually never done the kiss her option, so I'm gonna do it. Let's roll with it. She might not be the romance this time around, but we're gonna roll with it.
No, this... I'm sorry if I gave the wrong impression.
Oh, no.
It's my fault.
I'm so sorry. I totally misread that.
You didn't. I mean, you did. But I definitely... The way I went about things tonight... I'm sorry. It was all a little loose. A little unprofessional.
So...
Unprofessional? I'm not sure that...
Basically, you just get a
applies to
slightly
this.
longer scene if you decide to kiss her.
Business. How I know your name, the proposition I mentioned right before you spit in my mouth.
Still mortified about that.
It's fine. Do you remember a superhero named Trackstar?
Remember, of course. He's like family. That I haven't talked to in a while. But what about him?
I work with him at SDN. He recommended you. Mentioned that he worked with your father.
Yeah, he was the youngest member of the Brave Brigade, so he was kind of my babysitter for a while. How's he doing?
He's doing great. He's why I'm here. Robert, I would like to make you...
Trackstar's got to be one of my favorite characters in Dispatch. Not my favorite, but one of.
You Mecha Man again. But this time with all the resources that a company as big as ours has at their disposal. No more paying out of pocket for repairs. Support staff, the whole shebang.
So this was like some sort of interview?
I was worried that you might be...
Crazy?
Unstable, damaged, unfit, batshit, dipshit, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's a big investment. It'll take considerable time and money to get the suit repaired and the missing pieces replaced. Plenty of time to learn how to dispatch and level up some of the heroes on our roster. Your experience, your work ethic, your perspective, it's all invaluable.
Good.
Share it, Robert. You have a lot left to give.
Wait, so you want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
That's the idea. But just until we get your suit put back together.
What's dispatching even mean?
Oh, right. I was supposed to test you at the bar. Here.
The drunk people shouldn't be throwing things at drunk people.
Noted.
Am I waiting, or are you waiting? What's going on?
It was supposed to open up when I threw it to you. Well, okay, there. Pop it on. This is
All right.
part of the assessment. And don't move too much in there. You're sitting on the edge of the billboard.
So this is the highlight of Dispatch. This is the whole kind of point is dispatching. So you're about to see how dispatching works, as long as you actually haven't like seen this before. If you have, you already know. Also, the subscriber thing, just want to point out, that's not bad voice acting. Phenomenon is an alien, so he's not exactly native to the English language. Just wanted to make that clear.
I saw some scary, suspicious men last night leaving the old movie theater.
You'll receive requirements to help you determine which heroes to send.
Thank you for that helpful advice, Phenomenon.
Such an array of brave heroes to choose from. How could you possibly pick just one? A hero with a knack for vigor and combat looks right for the job. That sounds like me, Phenomenon.
Alright, so as you can see, before I actually send Phenomenon on this mission, in the beginning part of this game, you get 6 heroes at the start to kind of like learn how to dispatch with. However, other than Phenomenon, you don't ever meet any of these heroes in person. And Phenomenon can actually join your dispatching squad, but none of these other characters pop up again to be dispatchable heroes. To me, this is a kind of missed opportunity. I do wish that they bring some of these characters at least back for the sequel. I think Pom Pom's a little plain. Equilibrium I could live without. Brick House is kind of meh, although I do kind of like Brick House. I'm primarily talking about Brain Book and Sweet Talker, I do hope that they pop up in a sequel.
Now that at least one hero is being dispatched, it's time to get to work. A sound approach.
So, when we dispatch a hero, they're gonna fly to the area that they're supposed to, do their job at, and then the character is going to return with this check mark on the screen.
When a hero
Now,
returns to
what
SDN,
this check mark
they'll need
means
some much-needed.
is that the job is
Don't
done.
forget to review your hero's performance. They
When the
won't be
job
sent
is
out
done, you're going to want to click on it
state-of-the-art
as soon as
graph,
possible, unlike what I did and like waited forever.
required. Let's see how
You
well
have
did
a
after
percentage
responding to that
possibility.
caller's-
That gray graph right there represents everything that you needed for the job. So this job did not require any intelligence or charisma. However, it required
There's
quite a
no
bit
such
of
thing as a
attack,
perfect fit.
a
Use your intellect and your
lot
roster
of,
to your advantage.
speed / agility, and a decent amount of defense. Now, Phenomenon was able to ace
more
this
that
in
my
terms of
skills
attack
align
and
with the
defense,
needs of the job,
but
the more
he
likely
did not,
I am to succeed.
not defense, speed, but he did not quite get it in defense. That's okay, though. I don't think you're actually able to fail this first one. It will almost always land in the,
Often led by
success
figurehead
area,
supervillains, are the scourge of
despite the
Southern
fact it
California.
says
We work
80%.
tirelessly to root them out.
Now, you can fail a dispatch on this first tutorial. I've done it before.
Villain hideout on the college campus?
Sometimes the solution is brains, not brawn. SDN's diverse array of heroes can solve any problem.
So, with this, I'm going to send Brain Book, and
so you have a keen mind.
You know what? I'll just send Brain Book. I think she can handle this job on her own.
Power.
If I can remember correctly, the one that I usually have like a 50% chance of getting is the job with Sweet Talker. Okay, so we only had a 69% chance of getting that one, but we still aced it. Now, here we've got... Alright, so... I'm not quite sure, actually, on this one. Who to send?
Justice will prevail.
Exactly right.
I'll just send these two. Equilibrium is a nice balanced character if you just want to send her to, like, get overall stats.
As their leader, your heroes will look to you. Make choices and follow where they lead.
So, here, you've got a choice. Sometimes, dispatching a hero is just not enough, and you actually have to, like, intervene yourself and kind of, like, tell them what to do. So, we can sprinkle in some jokes, we can incorporate some fun facts, or we can show off our moves. Now, the reason that the words jokes, facts, and moves are highlighted is because it's giving you a hint about what category it is. Jokes is almost obviously going to be charisma. Facts is almost obviously going to be intelligence. As for moves, that one I'm assuming is attack, could also be speed, agility. I'm thinking it's attack, so I'm going to go with moves. Okay, so it's speed, but I still got
These
it.
choices need the right skill. Remember, a perfect dispatch. You are a
Now,
natural.
that number can increase depending on, like, what's going on. So, like, just because this was a 3, I've had jobs before that actually like required a 10 if you chose a certain option. You gotta kind of pick carefully on those. So we've got 3 dispatches going on right now. The objective of dispatch is like good balancing, making sure you send the right heroes at the right time. I'm going to wait for these 2 to rest so I can, yeah.
Offer paid time off to take vacations?
Now for this, I'm going to send Brick House.
What the fuck is a PTO?
And Banana Man?
On my way, citizens.
The diabolical supervillain El Diablo is attacking Los Angeles General.
Oh no, it's one of my arch nemesises, El Diablo. That means the Diablo in Spanish.
Huh, he must have been using the convoy ambush as a distraction.
And to attack helpless hospital people. That craven bastard.
Speaking of hospitals, did you know SDN offers a robust benefits package for all full-time employees?
That's
You know what?
phenomenal.
I think Equilibrium has this.
SDN values work-life balance. When the bell rings, your shift.
There's a giant
with
monster
this one?
attacking downtown. Save us, SDN.
Oh. Well, crap. All of my enduring heroes are kind of out on missions right now. See, that's where you can kind of back yourself into a corner in dispatch. Luckily, if they don't make it back in time, I think I can manage it.
This outcome is all thanks to you.
Okay, so they're not going to make it back in time. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to send Sweet Talker
Lovely today, by the way.
and Brain Book and just hope that stuff works out.
Sometimes a hero can use their talents to
Aha!
tip the scales.
Equilibrium was a good choice here. She got an ability thing.
Just another Tuesday for me.
Oh boy.
I need help getting to my doctor's appointment.
Well, I know you can handle that one.
Moving out.
Oh, God. No. Help us. We're being held hostage. Send help, please.
You can
Okay, so I actually failed to get that job because bad management of heroes, as you can see, can lead to you not having some in time of need. So unfortunately, I did mess up my first dispatch. I'm trying to do a pretty good run, but unfortunately, you can't win them all. And see here, I did not manage like I thought I could. So I've been out of dispatching for a minute. Hopefully, when we actually get into the campaign, I'm a little bit better at it. But these beginning dispatches,
SDN solves all problems, big and small.
not so great.
We never ignore the people of the city, particularly the elderly.
Speaking of retirement, quick question, Phenomenon. Does
Let's
SDN
see.
offer 401k matching?
Hey, at least we didn't fail this one. So we missed one, we failed one. That's
Our shift is done.
kind of mid.
It is time for lunch.
We couldn't have done it without you, dispatcher.
Too true.
Now, it kind of gives you an assessment of how you did depending on how Robert responds
Great idea. Thank you again,
when we get out of the simulation. So, I'm kind of curious to see how I did overall.
Did he just
I
say
do think that I'm
phenomenal?
going to get like a mid thing rather than a
That
good
felt
one.
pretty natural to me. And that it's natural for me to end up mid-tier, that said, for
Yep.
the first time, it feels pretty...
Okay, so I didn't do very good,
I don't
but I
think
didn't
so.
do very bad
I
either.
see why we thought of... Well, why Trackstar thought of you.
It makes sense, yeah.
When this game first came out, I got pretty good at dispatching. I was getting perfect dispatches, but then again, like I was grinding my dispatching.
Is there a ladder or...
Wah. The beef.
Sorry I'm late.
I'm gonna give him some cereal. He's a good boy. Yeah, there you go, beefy boy.
The folks at SDN are the best in the business.
You're spoiled just like my Miss Charlotte.
I met a nice lady. She wants to help us out.
Notice that Robert only has a pillow there to sleep with because he had to use his mattress to save the goon. Alright, so this is giving us like a percentage. So I decided to throw the water instead of the alcohol at flambe, which is actually in the minority, only by 2%. I decided to kiss Blonde Blazer instead of, miss out on the opportunity, which 54% of people have done, which means I was actually in the minority for a long time. Now, I let the goon drop instead of pulling him up, which 46% of players did, which means I am in the minority only by 4%. And then with these small little details, I got 21% of players attacked the reporter, which there are 3 options with that one, which makes it a little bit more balanced. But I am probably on the lesser end of the spectrum. And then we've got, I decided to call Flambe Mr. Wet Ponytail instead of Sunglasses at Night Guy or Doctor Don't Do Shit. I had the 29% on that one. And then me and 46% of players, which means I'm still in the minority, performed moderately well in SDN's tutorial shift. So I didn't do too bad. I was in the upper, moderate, but I didn't perform as well as I could have either. Now, let me check and see how long this stream's been running. Only about an hour. You know what? Since Dispatch released in, 2 episodes at a time, I'll just go ahead and stream episode 2 as well. And then I might call it episode 3, depending on how long the stream is. If I'm still kind of far off from the 2-hour mark, I might do episode 3 as well. Or I might just try to power through and do episode 4 as well and just make this like a 2-parter.
Happen every day.
We'll just have to see what happens.
SDN help me out with this? It's blocking the
Oh yes, the Metal Man.
You can count on SDN to help lift the burdens life throws at us. Let SDN be your rock, so you can rock.
SDN is not an insurance company and does not cover damages to property, persons, or animals.
She's definitely not making it to band practice.
Yeah. Wait, what's that?
I mean, if Phenomenon gives her a freaking ride on his back or something,
Commercial. It was weird.
Weird.
she might make it to band practice.
Phenomenon man. He's like a rock star.
Now this guy.
It's I'm joking.
This guy right here kind of reminds me of this guy me and Bearbeard know named CJ, but
he seems cool.
only
phenomenal.
Only when I first met
quite the
CJ.
salesman.
Oh yeah.
CJ was a bit of a wimp when I first met him, and then he became more of a flambe character.
He could sell snowballs to a snow person. Anyone made of snow any color snow, doesn't have to be white.
You gotta love freaking Water Boy.
Yep, that's not right. That is not right. That is yep. That is, yeah.
Okay, let me help you.
Oh no,
with
no, not necessary. I'm sure I.
It's soaked. You nervous? Big job interview.
No, I mean yes, but yes is more. My powers make everything wet, moist. Water Boy is how they call me, but yes, I am.
His tooth is still missing. Gotta love the small little details.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now that your face is next to a side of my face, I see that I know you, of you. You're Mecha Man. You're dead, I thought.
Just on the inside.
You
Just on the
look
inside.
small or different in person.
Never meet your heroes, kid.
Oh, wasn't sure you'd show up.
Oh, wow. Laser, Blonde, a real hero.
Oh, sorry, but I need him for something.
Sorry I'm being so quiet for this stream. This isn't like a big gameplay stream where I can talk a bunch. I tried to be more quiet for the dialogue. Well, I wasn't at the beginning of the game, but I am more for this one.
We don't want too many people knowing you're Mecha Man. A lot of our dispatchers are former heroes, but it's better if you keep your identity a secret. We've had incidents in the past. Here. I remembered you being bigger. I was a little drunk. Listen, it's gonna be great.
I've never felt silly wearing this.
Until now.
Yeah, I was trying to imply that with the silence.
It worked. Get dressed. I have somebody I need you to meet. Oh, sorry. Should I turn around? Or what do you... should I close my eyes, maybe? If that makes you more comfortable.
It's fine, I don't mind.
Oh, yeah, no, it's sure.
I mean, don't stare me straight in the eyes or anything, because that would be odd.
Yeah, I'll actually... Yeah, I'm just gonna... There.
It doesn't look like it, but I am flexing every muscle in my body right now.
Really?
Okay, well, you didn't have to say it like that.
I want to say again, I'm sorry about last night. I regret the way I conducted myself. It was a mistake. A complicated mistake. I can, go into the details of those complications with you later.
Look, I'll take your lead. So if it's complicated or whatever, just, let me know when it isn't. It was a nice night. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, I'd like to keep things professional.
Right, that's why you brought me to this conference room to strip down in front of you. Profesh.
Are you serious?
Ah, the introduction of Invisigal.
Who locks a conference room? So, you two fuck or what?
We kissed.
Nice first
very
words.
Innocent.
Like cheek innocent or tip of your dick innocent?
Okay, stop.
Eh.
First of all, we did not kiss. You kissed me. Second of all, it's none of your freaking business.
Whoa, she cussed. Must have been a good one.
Robert, this is Invisigal. She is part of the Phoenix program. We take former supervillains, such
Gotta
as
love the
yourself, and
freaking
rehabilitate them to
humor of
re-enter society to use their
Vizzy.
powers for... Are those my
She's
ears?
actually pretty
It
hilarious.
looked better on me.
Invisigal, this is Robert. He'll be your team's dispatcher.
A washed-up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
His identity, all of this, that's staying between us. He's still Mecha Man, but that can't get out. And if it does, I'll know who it came from.
You think I want to tell people our dispatcher's a fucking loser?
Look, I'm here to help. It's what I do. You have a chance to turn things around, bring some good into the world, and I'll support you in whatever way possible. So that maybe, just maybe, by the end of all of this, helping.
Oh, I'm wet. I see why you like him. Look at that trip. What does that look? Best Buy Fight Club? Fucking hot.
We have a weekly ranking list for all the heroes in the company.
And she's at the bottom.
She called herself Invisibitch when she was a villain. We're trying to rebrand her.
Yeah, I thought Invisigal felt kind of corny for her.
Oh yeah? The name was my idea. Just get your shirt on, Dad Bod.
I love how much chemistry he has with both characters.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
We're not the highest profile branch in the network, but we've got what makes the real difference. Great people. Some of them aren't even people, and they're still great. One of the 3 copiers on this floor. Fax, scan, does literally everything. Documentation, one of the 3 Ds at SDN. There tends to be a healthy amount of paperwork. I used to call it triple Ds, but I was informed that had a different connotation.
3 Ds?
Dispatching, documentation, diversity is the 3rd. Not in terms of priority, of course. Yep, we're all about diversity. Lana works in the mailroom, from a different galaxy altogether. And then there's Galen, way back there, born with super hearing. He's from, I want to say...
Florida.
Florida, of course. Florida man over there. Hey, easy on the bath salts.
That was one guy.
That
Hey,
was one
speaking
guy.
of bath, where is the,
Oh, need a bio break?
Excuse me?
Restroom. I mean, it's right over there. Sorry. At work, I tend to get a little
Corny?
corporate, Dick. Meet me in the records room when you're done. If you get lost, look for the door that says records room.
And now we get to meet one of the awesomest characters in this game. Awesomest isn't even a word, but I'm making it a word for this guy here.
Oh, bruh, I almost went in my pants. Hey, you this Robert people talking about? What's up, brother? My auntie named me Roy, but people call me Royd.
What up, Royd? I will never
Good to meet
not bro fist Royd. Don't even try it. Don't even ask me to.
So, Royd,
it's not getting done. I will never not fist bump this man.
Hell no, brother. No, cuz. Listen. Get 3 other guys here that go by the name Royd. So I think it's like, we go scrap, we go ground, I boss you up, and then, you got Royd. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's what I think.
That's what I think.
Hey, you think that's why they call me Royd? Like I'm on steroids. But they think I'm some kind of a juice head? They think I'm not natty, bro? They think Royd not natty.
No, I'm just kidding, man. Just making jokes about your name and the shitter.
Whatever. I no care.
That's, yeah, Nokia is probably best. Nice meeting you, Royd, even if it was while we were both holding our dicks.
You one funny bugger.
Hey, man. You gotta follow this man's advice about, shaking it.
So I was worried about your
He's gonna show you how to properly shake
Nah,
it.
brother. It's Kapu. Need to know basis and Roy need to know. I don't want to come pick up your soup or fix him for
He's
cool.
He's not gonna do it just yet.
Nah, bro. I never
Give
touched
him.
nothing.
Here it is.
Underwear only.
This is how you properly shake it. You don't touch nothing.
Again? I don't think I got it.
The man who reframed how to take a
Holy
piss.
shit, who's this freckle-faced fuck? How are you?
That's an aggressive way to greet someone.
Look at this skinny latte prick. Your bones, kid. You here to whip these assholes into shape or what?
That's the idea.
Oh, admittedly, I haven't had a hug in a while, but could you maybe not?
Yep.
What? It's a hug, not a
That's
hand job. Like
everybody loves Royd. He's
Oh,
probably my favorite character.
How about this?
I will never not fist bump Royd. He's my bro.
Why are you accepting hugs from old men you don't know? Oh, and hey, they call me Chase around here.
The only thing that I don't like about Royd is how little they actually use him in this game. He doesn't pop up enough. Give us more Royd time. If he's not in Season 2, I'm pissed.
I understand, kid. It was tough on all of us, so I can't imagine what you went through.
Yeah, so what's up? You gonna tell me why you look like Black Einstein?
Sorry. I never noticed.
Fucker. It's the powers. I can move 50 times faster than the average person, but I didn't realize until it was too late. And I was aging 50 times faster when I used my powers. Nowadays, I'm moving slower than frozen piss to keep the old ticker from popping on me.
I had no idea. I'm so sorry, Chase.
Hey, if I feel another ounce of pity from you, I will run you over in a parking lot and say it was an accident. They'll believe me because it looks like I'm wearing diapers.
So I guess this means you're the one person I can't complain to about losing my suit.
You better not. I would resurrect and re-kill your fucking father in front of you if it meant being able to use my powers again.
Jesus, Chase.
Wow.
What? Obviously, I'd let Robert have one last I love you before I extinguished the light from his eyes.
Was he always like this?
Yes, actually.
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our trauma. All right, enough of this feeling shit. Let's introduce you to your team of losers. Now, if I'm being honest, I thought and still think we should have canned these tunas months ago.
And you might get your wish.
Damn these tunas. I actually never caught that.
The whole program will be scrapped.
Cool. No pressure.
Alright. So, let's review our first hero. Moist Critical.
Was a Harvard graduate who
Yep, Sonar. There we go.
Like all Harvard graduates.
Who also orchestrated some of the most effective Silicon Valley investment frauds in U.S. history. Also,
sometimes he transforms into a fucking bat monster that would eat you ass first after he emptied your pension plan.
So, this guy, he's actually 32. He's 6 foot tall. He's got bat physiology, and he can fly. He's from San Francisco, California. He transforms into a giant bat. He's highly intelligent, and he's addicted to a variety of controlled substances, most notably, although it doesn't say in his bio, cocaine. And his crimes are embezzlement, extortion, drug possession, forgery, fraud, money laundering, perjury, and cyberbullying. And he also has an alternate form, which is this, big bat thing back here. You also can see that his stats switch between hybrid and Megabat form. In his regular form, he is highly intelligent and charismatic. However, in Megabat form, he is highly good at combat and defense. He's not terribly fast on either side, but he is a pretty useful character overall.
Flambe, he
controls the fire and the flame, and his skin does not burn.
Right, you met him. Didn't you ever run in with him years back?
I did. Yeah.
So you know he's a certifiable dickhead.
Alright, so, Flambe. This guy is 36 years old. He's 6'4", which is actually pretty tall. He's got pyrokinesis, flame invulnerability, and pyropropulsion. Pyropropulsion basically just means he can fly. Pyrokinesis is basically just controlling fire like a firebender. And flame invulnerability just means he's fireproof. He is actually from Herat, Afghanistan, which I did not know. His bio includes anger issues, unsurprising history of arson, which, look at this guy. How can you not? And then he actually designed his own suit, which means he's actually, good at, designing clothes, which is a nice little touch to his character. His crimes only include arson, assault, and vandalism, which are actually kind of minor. I mean, arson, maybe not so much, and depending on how the level of assault, maybe not that one, but vandalism's honestly just kind of a throwaway. We'll move on to
Invisigal. Turned herself in a few months ago and entered the program on the condition we didn't ask questions.
That's a little suspicious, no?
Suspicious? Really? Of a criminal that turns invisible and doesn't like to answer questions? What tipped you off, Sherlock?
Alright. So Invisigal, aka Invisibitch, is 27 years old. She's 5'6". Her abilities include invisibility. I think I actually said invisibilities instead of abilities. Oh well, whatever. She can go invisible. She's really skilled at hand-to-hand combat. She's from Los Angeles, and she can become invisible at will, but only while holding her breath. And go figure, the next thing that they include about her is that she's asthmatic, which is not a good combo. She's also abrasive and aloof. Her crimes include assault, larceny, and robbery. And I kind of forgot to mention it with Flambe, so I'll just kind of go back and touch up on it real quick. His stats include, he's mostly good at, fighting. He's actually got a decent amount of defense too, and he's kind of fast. And he's got what looks like a single point in charisma. However, his intelligence is bottomed out. Kind of makes sense for that guy. As for Invisigal, let's see, I should mention, okay, so yeah, I actually made like a little series kind of like this. It's called The Baker's Dozen. I've got characters similar to it. If you guys want to see more of my stories on this channel, I might actually start doing a stream where I start talking more about my stories. I've got a ton, and I could start lore dumping like crazy. But that's just a little, interjection, side hobby. Just some characters I'm going to mention right off the bat, because I feel like these three probably need the most attention brought to them. Or at least these are the three I think of immediately when I think of the Baker's Dozen. And that is Estelle, who's kind of the pseudo main character, although I guess technically every character would be considered the main character. He's just one of the more prominent ones. Bang Bang, who's a pretty important character in the story, and one of the more interesting ones, in my opinion. And then Joshua, who's actually, a nice little addition to a group of either reformed criminals or failed heroes. He's actually just a kid, a sidekick kid who's extremely strong. But moving on from the Baker's Dozen, I'll touch up on Invisigal's stats real quick. So with Invisigal, she seems to be the most well-rounded character that we've had so far. She's got a little bit in intelligence, she's got a little bit in fighting, she's got a little bit in defense, she's got a little bit in speed. She's just got nothing in charisma, and honestly, I feel like she could have charisma too. So she's probably the character who has the most potential for having a well-rounded build. What I'm probably going to do, since you don't build the hybrid and mega bat forms separately, you just focus on building the hybrid form, and then when you switch to the mega bat, it switches. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on leveling up Sonar's intelligence, maybe his charisma, and a little bit into speed probably. And then with Flambe, I'm probably going to focus on defense and attack. maybe a little bit of speed. I'm probably just going to leave his charisma relatively low, and I'm just not going to put anything into his intelligence at all. And then with Invisigal, I'm probably just going to build her to be a well-rounded character. Now for our next character, we have Coupe. And most of us just say Coupe because that's a little bit easier.
Clever. Yeah, but it sounds dumb to say, so everybody calls her Coupe. She was an assassin for the mob, then went independent.
So, Coupe's age is unknown. It's unconfirmed. I'm assuming she's somewhere between, 20 to 30 years old, but we have no official confirmation on that. Her height is listed to be 5'10". She's an Umbra kinetic, which means that she controls the darkness. She's skilled with weaponry. She got superhuman accuracy, including while she's drunk, which is not listed in the abilities thing, but it is shown as a canon feat that she has. So even while intoxicated, she is still shown to be able to hit her target. Her birthplace is also unknown. Her bio is that she's listed as mysterious, deadly, and unapproachable. Her true kill count, like many things about her, is unknown. However, if you read the little comic that she has with Punch Up, I do believe that they give her a rough number. It does not really confirm what she has now, I guess, but it does give you a number of what she had at one point, so you know at least she has that many kills. I just can't remember right off the top of my head. Her crimes include aggravated assault, extortion, first-degree murder, kidnapping, and stalking. Those are all pretty, the stalking, first-degree murder, aggravated assault, extortion. Those are all pretty common for an assassin. Kidnapping's a little out there, but I also could see it for an assassin. Now, this character is built around 3 things: intelligence, attack, and speed/agility. That is probably how I'll leave her. She isn't shown to be very charismatic or really defensive throughout the story, so honestly, I'm just going to keep her build going as is.
Punch Up.
Carnival's strongman who made a deal with a sorceress. She gave him the strength of 10 men. His muscles grew, but his body shrunk.
He's got all the charm and brains of a greasy bowling ball.
Alright, so Punch Up is one of my favorite of the roster because he's voiced by freaking Jacksepticeye. I think I got the right one. Sometimes I always get those characters. Yeah, Jacksepticeye. Right? Oh well. He's actually listed as 43, which could put Coupe's age more in the 40s, considering that she and he had a relationship. Again, we're just left to speculate. He's only 3'3". See, I don't know what pycnokinesis is. Bearbeard, if you're still on the stream, can you do me a favor and research what pycnokinesis is? I'm genuinely curious. Gonna grab a drink real quick. The psychic or supernatural ability to control, amplify, or decrease the volumetric mass density of oneself, other individuals, or objects. Wow, that's actually a pretty cool ability. So, he's actually a little bit more useful than I would have originally thought. I thought he was just like a physical guy, but the Pycnokinesis actually gives him a lot more versatility. Now, his other abilities include superhuman strength and durability, and he's actually immune to pain. Not resistant to it, immune to pain. That does not mean that he can't be hurt. That just means that he does not feel it when he is hurt. I want to clarify that. Now, his birthplace is listed as Galway, Ireland. His bio says that he possesses the strength of 10 men and half the height of 1, which is about right because at half the height, if he were to double his height, he'd be about 6'6", which is only an inch, a couple inches shorter than Flambe. Taller than Flambe. And then crimes include battery, parole violation, public intoxication, and second-degree murder. So, overall speaking, Punch Up doesn't have a whole lot of really bad crimes against him. I'm surprised he actually doesn't have something like assault, but the way he's built primarily defensive. He's also got some charisma to him, and he's shown to be pretty good at fighting. I'm debating on how I'm going to build him. Maybe more defensively and charisma. That way I've got that combo. I'll do a little bit in attack, but focus more on the defense and the charisma. Now, this next character is probably my favorite of the heroes, but mostly just because she's super hot.
She's got a magic sword, and she creates portals that allow her to teleport.
Somehow she's still late for every fucking meeting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does it on purpose.
Okay, so this is Malevola. She is 33 years old, and and of course, they had to do it, she is 6'6.6". Yes. They actually had to include the 0.6 just to make her 6'6". I gotta love it. Her abilities include Demon Physiology, Portal Creation, Life Force Absorption, and Wound Transferal. Which means if you were to wound Malevola, I do believe that she can transfer the injury right back to you, which is a really nice ability. And actually makes her a lot, more powerful than I had originally given her credit for. Her birthplace is unknown, which kind of makes sense. She possesses a prehensile? I think I'm saying that right? Prehensile tail. She's Sonar's NA sponsor. She's an atheist, and she's a true crime aficionado. Oh yeah. She literally just does what magic does. It's actually kind of funny. And then her crimes include assault, burglary, extortion, forgery, kidnapping, and second-degree murder. Pretty, extreme list. And then she is also built pretty well, considering. She's got points in just about everything, which makes her more versatile than Busy, who is has no points in charisma. Malevola's got it all, but she is primarily good at charisma. Overall, though, I'm probably going to build her like Vizzy, just to have her be the all-around, like, useful character.
That's Golem. He is a construct.
A construct?
Yeah. Bunch of dirt and mud made sentient with magic. I think he's lonely.
Now, this is a character I honestly did not know that I was going to love as much as I do, but the longer the game goes on, the more I kind of love this guy. This is Golem. He's 20 years old. He's 7'7". He is a morphological being. He's got earth mimicry and regenerative healing. It's unknown where his birthplace is, which we never really get a comic clarifying anything about his background, unfortunately, which is kind of sad. And then his bio says, he's a large mass of clay and dirt. He enjoys poetry and basketball. And he has difficulty squeezing through doors because, well, he's 7'7". His crimes include aiding and abetting and disrupting the peace, and finally vandalism. All of these are lesser crimes. He's probably the one with the least, like, diverse crime sheet in terms of, like, at least, Sonar and Punch Up kind of has some big boy crimes in there. Golem really has nothing that kind of ties him in with all these guys other than he was probably arrested for one of these crimes. Which, I mean, come on. I get that, like, some of these are crimes, but, like, he's just a big old, like, nice guy. You can't hold it against him. Now, how he's built, he is built to have stats in a little bit of everything. Barely anything but charisma, but it's there. He's primarily made for defense and offense, and he's got a little bit in speed too. So overall, he's kind of a versatile character. He and Vizzy just aren't too great at, like, the stuff that Sonar is good at. You know what? That's probably true. They probably were just afraid of this guy. Look at him. He actually looks so friendly in his freaking mugshot. Like, in this big picture, sure, he kind of looks mean and scary. But in his mugshot, look at that big old happy fella. Now, we're gonna move into the final hero on our roster.
The power is weird. She weaponizes light rays or some shit. A lot of this stuff is a guess.
Why does she dress like a pop star?
She's actually super talented.
Alright, so we've got Prism here. She's age 26. She's 5'4". She's got photokinesis, which I've never actually heard that one. But I'm pretty sure that's like light manipulation or something like that. Maybe copy manipulation. I'm not quite sure. But I can't say this next word. Photonization. Okay, there we go. Okay, generate, control, manipulate light. Okay, about what I thought. I can't even say this next word. If somebody wants to know this word, they're just gonna have to freaking Google it themselves. We'll just move straight into holographic manipulation. Her birthplace is listed as Flint, Michigan. Her bio says that she has 1.3 million followers, which, honestly, I don't know if that's a lot or a little. It kind of sounds like a lot, especially compared to this YouTube channel, but and also kind of seems small for a pop star. She's a music snob, obviously. She's highly dramatic, constantly requests a return to her trailer, even though her trailer is listed in, quotations, which means she probably actually doesn't have a trailer. Now, her crimes include assault, which makes sense because of her attitude, drug possession, DUI, and tax evasion. All of those kind of make sense for Prism. Also, kind of cool to see that she hasn't killed somebody. Now, in terms of how she's built, she is a very charismatic character, and she has a lot of combat abilities. However, she has nothing in terms of speed or defense, and she's only got a little bit in terms of intelligence. So, I will probably focus mostly on her charisma and attack. Might do a little bit in intelligence. Might also give her a little bit of speed, because I feel like she should be a little bit speedy, but having no defense kind of makes sense for her since she's an illusionist. Overall, that is our roster. We've got the intellectual hybrid, the firefighter, the thief loner, the shadow assassin, the flyweight brawler, the sorceress half demon, the defender versatile, and the pop star illusionist.
Wait, so the Z team, my team, their Phoenix program?
That is correct.
Your own motley crew of dangerous fuck-ups.
We're not looking for miracles, but we'd love one if we could get it. Can you show him his desk?
Sure. What's that arm squeeze about?
You want one? Here.
Fuck off.
I love the dynamic between Chase and Robert.
This is you. Pretty sparse, but feel free to decorate.
It really feels like these guys are lifelong friends.
This computer's older than you look. Wait, so we're doing this?
So I noticed
The team yet?
We did
Blonde Blazer kind of made it sound like they had the money to help rebuild Mecha Man,
Most people
but
don't make it past the first
that
dispatch.
headpiece that she tossed to Robert malfunctioned a little bit in the beginning, which shows that that's probably not up to date, and then these computers are old. It seems like SDN is actually
Now put your
broke.
headset on and introduce yourself to these pricks.
Hey team, this is your
On top of that,
dispatcher, Robert Robertson.
they're relying
I'm
on
starting my
reformed
first shift.
villains rather than actual genuine superheroes. So you tell me, am I reading too much into this, or
Can we
is
clear the
Blonde
channel,
Blazer
please?
maybe
There's a lot of
manipulating
overlapping
Robert a
on
little
this.
bit into thinking yeah, we've got resources and money, but actually they're broke as hell. Let me know in the comments if you think they just got money and I'm not seeing it, or whether you
Again,
think
please clear the channel.
maybe they're broker than what Blonde Blazer's letting on. Also, this is our first official dispatch, which means this is going to be a little different. These little stars here on them show efficiency. That's their level. As that grows, we'll, get a little bit better. We'll get 1 point per level to help build the characters. Now, this first job, we have to climb a 40-foot tree and retrieve a red balloon without making the child cry. Now, it's probably worth noting, any character really could do this. I would say a character with a little bit more speed would be better equipped for it. So then you're left with, Flambe, Coupe, Invisigal, which I feel like Invisigal is the canon choice to, pick here. You could also send Malevola, because Malevola is kind of a jack of all trades. I am going to go with Invisigal personally, simply because I do want to try to get the good ending with her, and the best way to do that is to make sure you use her as much as possible.
Yeah, tell whatever fucking loser that needs us that I'm on my way.
Also,
Trust me.
since it's a one-person job, it unlocks her ability. Every character has an ability at the start, which they can get another one later on. Their first ability, however, is for Invisigal. Hers is when sent alone, she actually does better. I was going to try to read that, but I spent way too long
Mr.
bullcrapping.
Vanderstank is requesting a hero for a very important event.
Who's this Vanderstank guy?
Willem Vanderstank.
Okay.
Certified genius. Literally.
So,
has a certificate.
You aren't a genius if you need a piece of paper
this
that says you're a genius.
is
You're just jealous.
a job that will make Sonar happy, but there is like a little thing to know. If you send Sonar now, and then you don't get to send him later on a job, then you might end up losing out on a good opportunity to earn some influence with him. So your best bet might actually be to send somebody else for this. Now, for this job, you're probably going to want somebody who's more charismatic. So for this job, you've got Sonar, which I'm personally not going to be doing. You could do Punch Up, Prism, Malevola, Golem, or Coupe. It's also kind of worth noting, you might want to send characters that you want to try to get levels with. I am going to send Malevola on this one. Also, because she just has a pairing with Sonar, so it feels like it makes
Fellow
sense.
citizens, it's me, your lord and savior.
I'll take Wednesday.
Tuesday. Dibs on Monday.
What are you guys talking about?
Now,
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
let's see how we did here.
Today's Friday.
We had a 72% chance to... What? We failed? And Visigal? Why did you make the kid cry? That is how we failed, because it was a charisma fail. Okay. So how'd we do here, Malevola? Okay. So Malevola passed.
First day.
So, unfortunately, Invisigal did not get any XP for failing. And unfortunately, I don't think that I got any influence with her either. So, like Bearbeard has said, rip. Now these purple ones, these aren't like normal dispatches. These are the hacks. This is that mini game from earlier. Now, the more hacks you do, the more puzzle-like they get. And there can be a time limit on here, depending on how you set the game up. I've got it set up to where there's no time limit, because like I'm kind of running easy mode. But if you actually want the genuine experience, then I would say don't do easy mode. Put the timer on, actually feel the pressure of like the puzzle.
Still got it.
So that one's not too hard, but it's the early on puzzle, and literally all you're doing is fixing a broken toilet, so is it really like that big of a deal? Now here,
Get these idiots out of my bar before they destroy it. And
you know what?
Do you know who we saw in the bar last night? Mecha Man.
And he kicked Flambe's ass.
Okay.
I'm going to send
Did not kick my ass.
Punch Up and Visigal, and I believe if you try to send Flambe, he actually refuses to go, because, yep. So, Flambe refuses to go to the bar, because fun fact for you, this is the same bar that he, tried to pick a fight with you in. I believe he's actually banned from the bar, so he won't take this job. If he's not banned from the bar, then he's just too embarrassed to go back. Can't exactly remember. Also, it's worth sending characters that have good synergy with each other on jobs. So, characters like the characters that have synergy are Sonar and Malevola, Flambe and Prism, and Visigal and Golem, and Punch Up and Coupe. So for this job, I'm going to send Punch Up and Visigal and Coupe, and Visigal is just there to get the XP. Now, for retrieving the stolen boat, I'm going to try to wait for Malevola's thing to finish. There we go.
In progress at the yacht club.
I'm actually going to send Malevola on this job because she's shown to be a, somebody who gets the job done. Now here,
So, just a guy?
Hear that, Flambe?
you can actually,
You got your ass kicked by
depending on who you send on the job, sometimes you can get a special option. I failed to send the right person for the job here. If I would have sent Prism, I could have had a guaranteed win here, but now it's kind of based on luck. So, what I can do is I can suggest badass, dumbass, or dumbass nicknames, or I can suggest becoming a dynamic duo. Depending on what you want to get, I think that all of these are charisma based, so we're just going to do the dynamic duo one. Okay, so we was able to pass this check, and they were all charisma based.
I mean, you can, I just won't believe you.
So we did manage to get some XP for all those characters. That's good. Now we're going to see how the Malevola's job went. Oh, yep. Flambe started the fire. Alright. Malevola stacking dubs. So, this is the big reason I wanted to send Malevola twice. I can now show you the level up screens. So, coming up here, you can see her powers, which unfortunately hers hasn't triggered yet, so I can't really show you her first power. If you missed out on the info, you can go here. But where you want to go to upgrade them is to, well, upgrade. Here, you can kind of pick how you want your characters to be built. So as you can see, she's pretty well-rounded all across the board. For her, I'm going to put her first point into... there's a lot. And I've got a couple people who are pretty good with charisma. So what I'm actually going to do is intelligence. That way I've got somebody to help intelligence a little bit more. Alright, so